Jake? Is that you? Is there anyone there?
Marking that, well, one day I called Maurizio and I said, oh, I'd like to do one shot where one eye is swinging this way and we can have a subjective view from the eye. And he said, well, it's not that easy. Then we started designing this machine, thanks to Maurizio's dad and Maurizio himself, as he is an engineer. And we assembled this machine where the camcorder would have been fixed on an arm that would have swung just this way, because it's fixed on a couple of bearings, so it wouldn't have made this kind of movement, but only this movement. Something like 1 year to develop the machine, to think about it, develop, and then we shot several times. We tried several times. Actually, the first time we tried, we realized that the machine could work. And the day that we shot Martin's death was the most complex. And we shot scene 111. I still remember 111 or 117. And then Martin that was shot in 1 day, and on that day we had really to rush to put the machines, and because we didn't have any time. But I think he's one of the main. Honestly, when I see it, I think he's one of the main scene in the film, because John has got this eye like this, and he's breathing. God, it brings you in. And then we play with the birds, with the noise that. Are very annoying, but very weird, very surreal. Right, Maurizio and I, we had the idea to make this film feature that is a horror movie, but with some dramatic scenes as well, because we always believed that if someone dies, the tension should go and we should focus on the dramatic side of the scene. Anyway.
No. No. It's mine.
No! Stop there! Don't go! Look what he did to me!
It's too... It's a big brother. It's dead, Jake.
Thank you very much to Tommaso Borgstrom and Trevor Gittings, first assistant director, Trevor Gittings. Tommaso Borgstrom is director of photography and first camera operator, because they gave us some advice that they saw our passion and we saw their experience, and then matched together we came across with a good experience. But mainly we as a result, the film it looks very professional. We really listen to what they say. I say, every young director, if you got nice people like first assistant director, director of photography, just listen. And now talk about the actors. So the actors, we were more than pleased when the audition started, because not that many turned up. I must say 60, 70 actors, but the one traveled from London to Bath to have the audition were the one that we focused on, because that means reliability. So all of them, we were really impressed with all of them. I must say a few words about David Drew. David Drew was the first we chose. He came, he was very nervous, and then when he started acting, he was a professional person, he was only 18, he was reliable. Fortunately, we know that he's not between us anymore, so I say goodbye, David Drew, and thank you very much, because your acting was amazing. Then I must say that while we were shooting, Maurizio's mum passed away, so he had to leave and go to Milan, and that is very sad that two people linked to this film lost their life under really tragic circumstances. And all the other actors, they were fantastic. Maddie Moti, Paul Tonkin, John Doty, David Drew, as I mentioned, Andy Callaghan, Davis Jameson, Alice Napton, everyone, Vicky Voces, everyone worked in this project, even the extras. They were really focused. About the staff again, I must mention Pierluigi Pietroniro, who is the musician, and the House of Noises, of course, that they made a fantastic soundtrack as well, when Sarah is dancing, and they made a CD and 4 songs, a team of the Hounds. About Pierluigi Pietroniro, we talked to him just later on, so he had to rush to make the music, but considering that he's got something like 30 years experience, we met him and he started making the music, and we were talking to him, and with his fingers, beep, 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 he was all playing the piano while we were talking to him. Oh, we need this emotion here, these feelings here, and he could, how do you say, he could transform, he could put our feelings in music. I mean, that is unbelievable. So he made a great job, but I must say that everyone worked in on the Hounds project, put his heart into it. Thank you very much, and thank you for listening.